Good evening, students. Near or far, near to your dear academic institution or a nasal group is staying far, I mean countryside. Also some followers are there outside the country. Viewers. I just like to discuss today the topic value. Most important thing. Worldwide, 7,000 years this has been discussed, and discussion is going on in this regard and in this point of view. As the paper is organizational behavior. Behavior is always concerned and connected to the values, norms, ideas, concepts, thoughts, feelings, sentiment, etc. and etc. So many things. Values, country to country, time to time, society to society, person to person, different. Though there is a generalized form also. But may or may not be. I am observing and following a certain value and norms. And you are not. You may or may not follow that. That is the difference. So, this is value. As we are running our organization in the socio-cultural periphery, socio-cultural economic periphery of Bangladesh, so our social value, our personal value, our group value, norms, all these things connect and correlated within this periphery framework and affecting the overall performance and functioning of the organization. I can change also, turn it. Okay, no problem. Here, I like to mention about opinion of prominent author, researcher, Stephen P. Robbins. Values are the basic convictions that a specific mode of conduct or end state of existence is personally or socially preferable to an opposite or converse mode of conduct or end state of existence. Ronald D. White values as a concept of a desirable and internalized criterion or standard of evaluation a person possesses. Such concepts and standards are relatively few and determine or guide an individual's evaluations of the many objects encountered in everyday life. So from this earlier discussion, following characteristics of values are here found. Number one, that provides standards of competence and morality. Number two, are fewer in number than attitudes. Number three, transcend specific objects, situations or persons. Number four, are relatively permanent and resistance to change. It's permanent in nature. Value doesn't recurringly change. And when change coming, then there is a question of resistance from a major group. And more central to the core of a person, is from the inner part, from the core point of heart, value comes. So, I just like to discuss now types of values. Number one, personal values. Personal values, yes, the value which I keep within my heart from my core feelings and sentiments. That is considered essential principles of existence is personally or socially preferable to an opposite or converse mood. Then, yes, usually a blend of family values and social cultural values together with our own individual ones according to our experiences. My experience, my expertise, my knowledge, my concentration, my belief, my faith, my trust. All these things are my own property, my own asset. My observation, my way of thinking, as how I like to regulate, and which is coming from my very inner part, from core of my heart. That's my personal value is concerned and connected to. Then family values, yes, each and every family, there is a value. They do believe a certain value or norms, basing upon their economical, social, religious background, social background, their academic background, all these things. Family provides a specific guidelines. Then social cultural values. Socio-cultural values within a certain periphery, within the family, within the society, outside the range, within the country. Now, the world is now concerned and connected with the virtual cultural activities. And this is also creating a new concept, new values. The upcoming present generation and upcoming generations are now learning and developing with a new way, new values they are attached with. Then the material values is for the survival, is for the existence. Exaggerated material values can be contradiction with the spiritual values. There is a spiritual value, livelihood, time, regular performing activities, there are some sort of values. Sometimes there is a contradiction. The spiritual values, yes, I am from a Muslim family, someone from a Hindu family, another believes in Buddhism. Three separate things. My faith is my faith. Few minutes back I said my prayer with the holy Ajahn. Hindus going to the temple, Christian community is going to the church. And the way of saying prayers, different ways. And their belief, their faith, separate others. No universality. There is a difference. Then moral values. It's a fine thing. The attitude and behaviors that a society considers essential for coexistence. order and general well-being. Moral values, yes. Okay. You are poor, I am rich. You are middle class, I am upper class. You are matriculated, I completed honors and masters. But only one thing is there. You are man, I am man. There is a broader relationship. That question is comprised with humanity. Yes, so we all are equal. We all are same in the context of prevailing law of the country. So here we all are equal. You are citizen of this country, I am also citizen of this country. Your legal right and my legal right is same. There is no difference. Though you are billionaire, I am not. But fundamental right is equal for all. Then terminal values. Terminal values refers to define end state of existence. Action will be justified by its terminal values. So terminal values, action will be justified. What I am doing, what I am performing, what I am delivering. That's my way of thinking, my way of action, course of action, action plans, all these things are, that should be evaluated basing upon the terminal values. Then instrumental values. Instrumental values refer to the preferable modes of behavior or means of attaining terminal values. Yeah. That's how we are behaving, presenting ourselves and the norms. Then the aesthetic value is a very nice thing to discuss. In the organizational level, in the most organizational framework, aesthetic sense, except for scientific management, if we like to discuss. Why scientific management was ignored? Because it was to some extent out of humanity. In the scientific management, it was thought that man is almost like machine. Human affairs were not permitted or allowed. In that situation, sentiment, feelings, emotions of the workers, employees, and of the management was not given stress. As a result, by order of the court, scientific management was declined and ignored. That's the thing. Aesthetic sense is a question of inner feelings, sentiments, thoughts, where creativity is concerned and connected with. You students, dear students, this is your academic institutions. It's now night. So I can't show you the ground area, the nice playground. You just see few flowers are here, beautiful trees are there, and it's night. It's tough to show you. Our buildings and elevations are modern and highly sophisticated now. We are trying to develop more to give a nice and sophisticated view, aesthetic view. In our way of academic, our way of delivery, if the aesthetic sense are not there, then you will not be charmed. And simply going through books is not enough. Simply going through books is not enough. Just sensation, just way of delivery, if it's not presentable and lucrative to you, if you are not charmed, then you will not be able to concentrate here in my delivery. Mind one thing, I'm always telling you to develop yourself with the aesthetic affairs. When you are a student of management, then positively, side by side, you will have to go through choreography concentration. Now, technology, the word technology is now concerned and connected with human technology. This is the cell phone. 20 years back, we used also cell phone. But those cell phones were not like this type of. Now it's with the multi-functioning. This cell phone means the world within this small box. And at the same time it's very beautiful to look at and very aesthetic. But 20 years before, when you used cell phone, that was a very giant in size. That was only mobile to mobile contacting. And after then, that shifted into mobile to, TNT contacting. And after then, multi-varied functioning and performing activities were there constant and connected to that cell phone. That's the thing. And days going on and changing. Color, concept, ideas, views, thoughts, my demand of individual one, demand of the organization itself, demand of the group and groups. As we are now doing business, once upon a time we had to directly send samples of exporting goods to the foreign countries for the foreign buyers' observation. But now what's going on? Now thing is this, we can sell any sample, any information, any message through this small automation. This is now possible. So we are in the very changing atmosphere. God knows what further and more changing is coming. How far lucrative, how far charming, aesthetic, that's the question. And then what to say? A few points I like to mention. The importance of values, yes, within my discussion, you got the touch. Values play an important role in the integration and fulfillment of one's basic impulses and desire in a stable and consistent manner appropriate for his living. I'm leading a certain type of life, certain way of living. That's up to me. I move as per my own values concept, my development with a certain type of value, and I try to follow that. Their genetic experience and social action made up both individual and the social responses and attitudes. Build up the society's integrate and social relationships. It's a very important thing to bring the congenial atmosphere, to sustain the congenial atmosphere within the family, within the group, within the organization, within the country. Yes, there may be a difference because of caste, religion, age, sex, color, wealth, etc. and etc. But if human values are stressed, then no problem may occur or prevail in the society. And the organizational activities will be smoothly very functioning. As a result, the overall organization will be result oriented. Then, the more the ideal dimensions of personality and range and depth of culture, it's the molding. Our depth of culture. Though values changing, but there are some core values which never changes, generally doesn't change. That acts as the pillar of the society or of the family or of a state. These sort of values are very important foundation like. Then they influence people's behavior and serve as the criteria for evaluating the actions of others. Yes. I believe in such a common value. Some values are very common in nature. So I can gauge, I can understand what sort of behavior or attitude may Mr. Philip show. Yes. Philip can't cross this limit because he gives a stress, he follows values. He is having with a very nice family background. His academic background is very nice and sophisticated. He is designated the higher position and drawing a handsome salary. So he is with this sort of value norms and he is to give exposure of such type of values. Then they have a great role to play in the conduct of social life. But values, actually, value is a resource. Value is asset of individual or of a group or of a society, even or of a country. And this is to defer us. This is to keep us aside from the concept of animality, from the concept of hopeless practice, from the concept of illegal attitude and deviations. So, this is to conduct our nice social life. When we are performing our nice social activities, the values behind there. Then they help the creating norms to guide day by day behavior. Okay? So, already it's maybe 20. So I just mentioning few points and that I will discuss in the next class. Values differ according to culture. Yeah. Culture to culture there is a difference of values. Why just simply because for delivering my another lecture. That's number one, conservatism. Number two, intellectual autonomy. Number three, affective autonomy. Number four, hierarchy. Number five, egalitarianism. Number six, mastery. Number seven, harmony. Yes, thank you, students. Yes, students. Bengali culture is concerned with a very nice and sophisticated values. As you're born here in Bangladesh, your culture is Bengali culture. It's a nice and sophisticated culture, very charming culture, and is concerned and its development of several thousand years. So you are genius, you are bright, you are excellent, prospective. I think you are the career achiever. And from my side, I expect and wish you will be succeeded in all efforts and will be quite able to achieve your goals and objectives. So it's night. Very beautiful night. And wishing you a good taste and have sweet dream and best of luck. Thank you very much.